What up, internet? How are your faces? As you probably gathered from that brief, like 10-second like intro or whatever, I'm not in Iowa anymore. I'm actually chilling out in Cincinnati. It's WGI week. Well, weekend, but let's be real, considering the amount of time you have to take just to like even get here or whatever, it might as well be a week. I'm actually here before everyone else. Yeah, I'm here in the middle of the afternoon, just grabbing some quick lunch or whatever, and I kind of just want to like stay outside and eat it because apparently it's like snowing pretty heavily in Iowa right now. But does the weather look that bad here? There's a part of me that doesn't really want to go back to Iowa based on what I hear is happening there, which is saying something considering it's, you know, Ohio. But yeah, cool. I'm gonna head back up to the room, eat this real quick. We will catch up in just a second. All right, I had that lunch, got a little bit of work done. As you can see, I changed because I didn't get a chance to shower this morning before we left, and so I was admittedly a little bit of a mess. So I think I'm going to go do that real quick right now before everyone else gets here. So hopefully this is one of those easy to figure out showers.
I'm gonna text them and just like, hey man, that's like why I love the world is weird because I'm eating something from.
So I'm not gonna lie, those margaritas were strong as hell. But it's okay, it's fine. I only had 2. I'm totally fine right now, especially for the member meeting we're about to have. So let's see how that goes. I was gonna say
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm not gonna count those little ones.
I was gonna say, yeah, that shouldn't. So
17.
Does that have a number? Is that
Seventeen.
significant?
No, let's just make sure it doesn't grow or subtract.
God, that'd be bad.
all right, sorry I forgot to get footage of our meeting, but yeah, no, it was real quick, real brief, just letting the kids kind of know that, you know, we're kind of officially representing this brand new group at the biggest event of all of WGI and Indie Indoor Arts. And even though we're waking up at the ass crack of dawn tomorrow, I don't know if you can hear this room right here won't stop freaking drumming. God, I mean, I say this as a drummer, we're obnoxious sometimes. So I'm gonna end the vlog here because tomorrow is A class prelims, because that's what we are. So tomorrow's prelims, if that goes well, then we will advance to semis on Friday. We need to get through tomorrow first, which I personally am fairly confident in our ability to do so, because we're playing well. We're kicking ass. We didn't rehearse tonight. Who cares? Whatever. I'm gonna go to bed because it's pretty late, and again, we have to wake up at the ass crack of dawn. So until next time, Casey. What up, internet? How are your faces? Prelims day.
We laughed so hard.
All right, we just got breakfast. The members are kind of getting ready right now to yeah, well, perform, because we're performing really in a couple of hours. We're actually heading out soon. I just ran back up to the room to grab my jacket real quick. We'll be hanging out in just a second. I do want to show you something real quick though. To explain these tally marks that that I showed you in the last video real quick. Except there is no explanation. We have no idea what these are. And so the big joke has kind of become, you know, make sure that they don't like mysteriously like grow like in the middle of the night or whatever. Like if they don't, you know, randomly add 4 because so many people are in this room. But so far we are still at the same number, so we're good. All right, I'm gonna head downstairs now, and we're gonna start this day.
I'm unstoppable today.
Yeah, we're just we're getting ready to push on. These kids are ready. This is going to be so badass. it's a little bit while later. We're actually already back at the hotel. We decided to just kind of come back. We're gonna grab food in just a second. I'm really happy for these kids. Their performance was so good, so phenomenal. Obviously not perfect. We've never been in that kind of space before, that big of an arena. But they handled it like really as well as anyone could. Yeah, no, they have just been doing a phenomenal job all weekend so far. I personally feel confident based on that performance that we are going to be going to semis tomorrow. Obviously we won't know that for a little bit, but yeah, I have no reason to suspect that we won't be okay. Cool, I'm gonna change real quick and then I'm gonna go grab some lunch with the staff and then we'll have some fun. All right, so I think we're gonna try some big boy right here. I've never had before. I don't think any of us have really had before. I'm meeting up with them here. I want to change real quick. So let's see how this goes. It was okay. It wasn't like bad, but it was, I guess, in the words of our executive director, Travis, it was aggressively mediocre. So now I'm just we have a little bit of time still, so I'm just kind of chilling in the room, doing whatever, I guess. Might take a little tiny quick little power nap, and then we have to rehearse in a little bit. So, yep, should be fun. All right, so they're starting to release scores from, the event or whatever. Unfortunately, we did not automatically advance to semis. I don't know if this is how all of it works, but the way it works for us, at least in Independent A, the groups are split up into 2 different rounds, and basically the top 5 from each round move on. Round 1 is done, and we unfortunately got 8th. That being said, there are 20 spots in semis, which means that there are 10 spots left aside from those 5, and that's the next 10 high scores from both rounds combined. And again, that means because we did 8th, there are only that means there are only 2 groups ahead of us so far for those 10 spots. We are currently 13th overall. And we scored pretty well. We got an 86.7 or something like that. So you know what? I feel pretty confident that unless there are some monster groups in that second round, we should be okay. That being said, stay tuned. I obviously don't want to try to get the hopes up too much, but I really, really, really want to keep going with this thing. As good as the run was in that stadium, I don't want to be the last one of the season, and something tells me the members don't either. There were a few of them that weren't quite happy with how they did in their run. So we'll just keep the fingers crossed. I think they're competing for literally another 2 hours. So we're just kind of playing the waiting game at the moment. We're still gonna rehearse, but yeah, we'll just see what happens. I was gonna say we just want proof that this.
That's definitely not on my phone. I can feel it down in my duty, or I don't even know where it goes. I can feel it down in, and then it says duty booty.
Probably tell from all the sounds behind me, I'm at prelims. All right, so it is actually next morning. Forgot to film an outro before I fell asleep. Yeah, very, very, very good first day. I can tell the kids are excited. We made semis, and we have a strong chance to make finals. Yeah, no, I'm very happy for these kids and everything they're doing. You had to cut it short because I am running late. What else is new? But yeah, just wanted to give a quick goodbye to what was an overall very, very, very good day. Cool. So now let's get the next day going. Next day going. I can't talk. Until then, okay, see ya.